My name's Nick and I'm none the wiser. Welcome to my second video here on my YouTube channel. So for today's, it says low battery. Anyway, so for today's video, I wanted to start off by addressing that I don't think that my first video actually got out to the masses purely because, it took so long to upload. That was about attempt number 3. And by that time, I just didn't even bother hashtagging, and I was literally just copying and pasting the description because every time there comes up an error in YouTube, it erases all of it. So I'm learning as I go, but every time your video is uploading and there is an error, it'll just go ahead and erase your description, any of the hashtags, the millions of hashtags that I did have. So yeah, with the advice of Water Baby Tarot, she did say hashtag the shit out of your videos, and so I'm going to basically do that for this time round. So thank you so much for that advice, Water Baby Tarot. That was really helpful. And yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Self-care activities that I did today. So a little earlier in this afternoon, I went to the nature reserve close to my home, and I think this was the third time that I had gone into the forest in the last fortnight. And the first two times that I went in, I felt this overwhelming sense of calmness. And at the time I was going through, and I'm constantly going through, I think, some heavy purging. So for me, the first 2 times that I actually went into nature, there was a bit of an energy exchange in between myself and the earth, where I felt like they took most of my sadness about a karmic cycle that was basically ending in my life. I think, because now I can't cry about it, I think that the earth in the nature reserve actually took the very last bit of sadness and sorrow that I had in me, because within this week I haven't cried about it. And I think that that is wonderful and something that I wanted to share. So with that, I just decided to lay my hands on the earth in front of me and just chant and send light back into it. Not too sure what I'm doing, but it felt right. So that's why I did it. And I didn't feel any shame when I did it. I'm really, really shit at meditating. My attention span is way less than a goldfish's. So basically trying to stay calm and focus and centered on what I'm doing is really difficult for me, but I try my hardest. Anyway, so being in the nature reserve, I basically was just eyes closed, trying to ground myself, trying to absorb most of the energy around me. And I felt that as soon as I closed my eyes, the wind would blow and it would calm me right down. So having those little experiences, I really enjoyed that. So those were the first 2 times, but today, for some fucked up reason, I know why the reason is, I think, just because I'm in that time of the month where, your body temperature starts, getting extremely high due to the rising and falling of particular hormones. But yeah, it was just really hard for me to get comfortable overnight, and I was tossing and turning in bed. But yeah, it was just, I think, in terms of documenting my spiritual path and spiritual journey, I now pretty much know that if it is towards that time of the month, I may not get too many intuitive hits as clear as I would normally on any other time of that cycle. So yeah, I think there is for me personally, a direct correlation in the increase of temperature, the PMS phase, a couple of days before actually having that period, that my intuitive hits, let's say little mini messages, because I'm starting to open up in that regard, will be virtually next to none. So going into the forest today, while that was calming, I didn't really feel too connected, and yeah, it was just because of shit sleep probably. Also with that, last night's dreams were quite broken and not really defined, so I didn't even bother journaling anything of what I saw. The second self-care activity that I did today was moisturize my legs, and I haven't done that all winter round. Living in the southern hemisphere, I just completely put moisturizing my body by the wayside, purely because I think I wanted to strengthen my mind, but you know, that's no excuse. And to be honest with you all, I haven't actually been really consistent with self-care over the last 9 years. So yeah, I think that was a bit of a mini achievement and mini milestone for me, and I wanted to share that all with you. And I've decided to show you which moisturizer I've used. So Lover's Care, that's what it's called. Everyone, Lover's Care goat's milk. It's only $10 from Bloom's Chemist, and I absolutely love it because it makes my skin, my cracked, flaky, wrinkly skin, sorry for the visuals, really soft. Obviously because I hadn't done it in like 3 months, but yeah, I was more focused on, you know, intuitively tapping in. Anyway, I think for my next video, I will be talking about why I feel like I'm in the wrong industry. So yeah, thank you all so much for viewing this. Please do leave a comment below on how you do your self-care activities, and I'll just see if I should start doing them as well. Also, I did want to say that the dream space is where I'm most open to receiving intuitive hits or little mini messages from spirit. And yeah, that's something that I'm really proud of. I know that it is a process, a personal purge. But yeah, I just wanted to reiterate that this channel will be championing spiritual path, spiritual journey of me, and how I document that. So I wanted to give a huge shout out to Water Baby Tarot for her advice and for her tarot readings, as well as please do check her out if you are interested in looking at your star sign and the forecast for your love and for your partner. And if you do want some energy clearing or energy cleansing, please do go to Adriana at Dancing Dragons on Facebook. Thank you both ladies for opening me up. Kind regards everyone. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.